Hello, welcome back to Richard's Allotment. This time I'm doing a little quick update on plot 89A. So I showed you 49B the other day. This one's 89A. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go pop outside and show you what you can see behind me. Just sat in the greenhouse on this plot that was here when I took it on, and I've managed to reglaze it, clean it all out and everything. And it's been all right. I've enjoyed having it this year, but I've got a lot to learn. So there we go. So let's go round and just show you the bits and bobs that I've done on this plot. Not an awful lot. I've got a lot of plans for it, but it's going to take me a while, and it is about being patient, I suppose, at the end of the day. So let's take a look. Okay, so there it is from the greenhouse, looking outside. There's not an awful lot going on. I have done a little bit to it just to make it look as I am using it. There's still an awful lot to do, so I'll take you out and have a look. Apologies if the wind is a bit breezy. So the first part of the plot, let me bring you this way and show you. So bear with me. That's the bit. There's the greenhouse where I was. So all of that down there behind that path has got to be cleared, and I'll wait until the winter comes because it's been rock hard. There's a lot of fruit bushes there, some blackberries, some gooseberries, might even be a raspberry bush as well in there. I want all that out. Criminal, you may say, but I can replant in other places. It's not the end of the world. They've been there a long time as well. They're a little bit old, so I want to clear all that and make that nice and usable. I'm thinking about maybe putting down some weed membrane and maybe some white stones and stuff, but slabbing along that bit there, and over here is where my pond will be eventually when all that's cleared. Get rid of the rhubarb and everything. But as you can see, it used to be like a bean, where the guy before me grew his beans. There's his bean frame and everything. Yeah. Looking behind me at the main plot, so it's a half plot. I'm not sure what the exact dimensions of it are, but I've dug it up as far as the path goes. Just got that last little bit to do. I have in fact dug all this once, but the summer came along and all the weeds grew again. But I've used the line of slabs as a guide. There was another line of slabs actually along here, but I used them further along over there. So in here there's not an awful lot. I grew some marigolds from seed from last year's plants. There they are, just to sort of define a bit of a path. Ran out this side, so I just dumped them in anywhere. I've got the remainder of my tomato plants. I had 3 left, and they're in there with some marigolds in between, just to make it look nice. Again, like I say, it's more about putting stuff in just to make it look like it's being used. There's some beetroot, and they're the size of footballs now, so they've gone well over, but it was important that it was seen to be being used. Same potatoes as over on the other plot, rocket, earlies. Just a couple of rows in there. I think there was 6 seed potatoes in each row. Again, it's made it look as though I'm using it, which is the main thing. So there we go over that side. Over here I've got 4 courgette plants. I don't really like courgettes much. There's quite a large one in there. I don't know whether you can see that. I think there's one growing over the other side as well. I put 2 of the smaller sunflowers in that I've grown over the other side, if you remember, with the borage. There they are, and they've looked really nice. They are really, really pretty plants. A gorgeous colour. I love them, I do. Look at that, beautiful. And down there is bear with me, I cannot remember what it is. You'll probably know. It's a globe artichoke down there that went in very late, but it's starting to establish, which is the main thing. Hopefully it'll grow a little bit more and it will give me something, if not this year, next year. So for the rest of the plot, it's work in progress. I've got that polythene down there, but it's a really thin polythene, and stuff has grown underneath it. As you can see, it's broken through over there. It's not the best, but it will give me a chance. It stopped it from being all overgrown and looking a mess. It's kept the weeds down. This was on the plot before, this piece of plastic here, so I've chucked that down. That is a lot thicker. That will stop anything growing. And over the top there you can see I've got an apple tree. Let's take you round there. By the way, before we go any further, this is my neighbour's pumpkin. Look at this. What do you think of that? Look at the size of that. That's a good one, isn't it? He's got another couple growing as well. He's growing them straight out of the horse muck. Right, down here I did clear all this. It's grown back again, so hopefully this will have stopped a lot of this. But a bit of an apple tree. I think there was 1 or 2 apples on it. Let's have a look. Oh, there's one. And over here, there we go. There's another. Not a lot wrong with that. I don't know whether to keep the tree or not at the moment. A lot of leaf rust on there. I'm tempted to get rid, to be quite honest. There's like 3 apples on it, unless somebody's been helping themselves. So there we go. Yep, over the back I do have a bit of a, well, what you can see, where I dump everything. It's had its uses, I won't complain. They're a nice purple poppy, so I'm going to have those seed heads at some point soon. The top of my path I do have a tap. There it is. Some compost bins. I don't know what's in there. I think there's a lot of bindweed, as you can see. It's got a nice little white flower. It's everywhere. So that's going to be a big challenge. My neighbour's plot, as you can see, is absolutely overgrown. So somebody's been down, put that bit of plastic down, as you can probably just see over the back there. And that's all they've done nothing else. So I'll probably do what the guy next to me's done with that along there. So there's plot 89A. There's the old sign, 89A. Not sure. Well, there's mine over there, look, 89. The official post, 89. There's the plot. Not a lot else to tell you. We shall keep you posted. I think a lot of the work will be done in the winter, when I can actually get to dig it out, get rid of some of the bindweed, some of the mare's tail. It's going to keep coming back, but at least I'll be able to sort of get the beds planned out the way I want them, make a start and putting the paths in and things like that, and then we can take it from there. So from me, it's all the very best, everyone, and I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye bye.